Hey guys, it's Kasra in here. Today I'm going to be showing you one of my go-to breakfast meals. It's a high protein omelette. To be honest, you could eat this whenever you want, at lunchtime, at dinner time, but I just prefer to have it at breakfast. Let's check it out. We've got our egg whites, our eggs, a potato, some capsicum, and some baby spinach. Now you can also throw in some light cheese and some bacon if it fits into your macros. I should probably also mention that you're going to need a pair of kitchen scales. These are imperative to tracking your macros and making sure that you're on track with your diet. Alright, so we're going to mix 2 whole eggs with 200 mils of egg whites. The reason why we use egg whites and not all whole eggs is because the yolks contain a lot of fat. Now the fat's actually good fat, but obviously when you're on a diet you wanted to make sure that you're not consuming too many calories, considering that there's 9 calories per each gram of fat. If you have too much fat in your diet, you're going to end up not being in a deficit, therefore not losing weight. Also, it's personal preference. If you want to throw in a bit of bacon, a little bit of light cheese in there, you're going to want to make sure that you don't have too much fat from the egg yolks. So we'll give the eggs a good little mix. And once we've got the eggs mixed up, we're going to set that to the side. And we're going to get a chopping board and start preparing some of our other items. Alright, so get yourself a chopping board. We're going to chop up the capsicum. I forgot to mention, we're also going to throw an onion in there too. And obviously the potato as well. We've chopped up all our vegetables. We got half a potato, half a capsicum, half an onion, and a handful of baby spinach. We've also got a couple of pieces of short-cut bacon, and we just trimmed the excess fat off from the sides. After weighing all these ingredients, I decided I'm not going to have any cheese today because there is a fair bit of fat with that bacon and the 2 whole eggs, and I would rather keep some fat for later in my day. Once you've got all your ingredients sliced and diced, we're going to heat up a pan and we're going to throw all those ingredients minus the eggs into the pan. Here we've thrown our onion, our potato, and our capsicum into the pan. We're going to give that a bit of a stir, let it cook through for a few minutes, and then we'll start to throw in the other ingredients. Next up, we're going to throw our bacon into the pan. And just make sure you give that a good stir. Finally, we're going to throw our spinach in. And then after we let that cook for a little bit, then we'll throw the eggs in. So as you can see, it's had a good chance to cook. It's looking pretty good, so we're going to throw the eggs in now and let the eggs cook for about 3 minutes. So we're just going to cook those eggs until they're cooked about halfway through. And then we're going to put the pan into the oven and cook it for a few more minutes so that the top of the eggs can get a chance to cook as well. The eggs are starting to cook and form together, and what's going to happen is that the bottom of the omelette's going to cook, but the top is still going to need a little bit extra, so that's why we throw it into the oven just to cook the top portion. So that's looking about right. You can tell on the sides it's definitely cooked, and it just needs that little bit extra in the oven. So I'm going to whack that one into the oven. Just like that. We'll let that one cook for a few more minutes. I just inputted all the ingredients into MyFitnessPal, and the breakfast omelette came out just over 400 calories with 47 grams of protein. So a really good choice if you're trying to lean out and keep the calories relatively low but still keep the protein high. So our omelette's been cooking in the oven for about 5 minutes. We're going to check on it and see how it's looking. Let's just pull it out, have a look. And that looks done. Perfect. So here it is, guys. My breakfast omelette. Hopefully it just comes out just like that. Just slides onto the plate. Voila. So there you have it, guys. That's my breakfast omelette. Now I'm pretty hungry, so I'm going to get to eating this up before it gets too cold. Leave some feedback down below what you thought of this video. We're going to be doing plenty more training videos, plenty more cooking videos, meal prep ideas in the coming weeks. We'd love to hear some feedback from you guys. And that's it. We'll see you guys next time.